Love your neighbor as yourself. That's the only way we're gonna survive in this world. How is everybody doing? What's going on, everyone? Age Mahina here. You're watching Your Daily Physique. I hope you're having an amazing week. If this is your first time joining me, I'm a law student, but at the same time, I'm a bodybuilder. So I'm making this video for one simple reason: to illustrate what it means to love your neighbor as yourself. And I'm gonna go ahead and do it through story time, so check it out. So, little Bobby and I, we walk into class, we go to our seats, we sit down, we chat it up, and the class begins. Professor Davies walks in. She says, "Good afternoon, everyone," says her little spiel, and gets straight to the law. You see everyone take out their notes, their outlines, and everyone's reviewing their outlines, right? Because the professor is getting ready to call someone. And everyone in the class gets super stiff because they don't know if they're gonna be the one who's gonna get called next. So little Bobby and I, we're sitting there super straight, and boom, we hear it. Little Bobby, go ahead, tell us about the case Smith v. Jones. And little Bobby looked down at little Bobby's outline and began searching for the answer. Your outline is your shield and your sword. Your outline is your shield and sword because it contains all the facts of the case. Little Bobby began looking through his outline, but little Bobby couldn't find the answer to the professor's question. So little Bobby began to panic. I saw him turning his pages, and I knew the answer. I knew the answer. And I saw everyone just kind of looking at him. Oh, he's gonna mess up. Oh, he doesn't know the answer. Oh, he must not be prepared. Again, it's a shark eat shark world. And this is where the entire point of this video comes in. Love your neighbor. Whether you're competing with that neighbor, whether that neighbor is your enemy, whether that neighbor is your opponent, whether that neighbor is a competitor, love your neighbor. And so in that moment, I couldn't talk to him because the professor would see. In that moment, I thought the best idea was to slide my outline with the answer circled. And that's exactly what I did, with great depth and with swiftness, like Flash from the Comic-Con videos. I acted and I moved because I saw my friend, I saw my neighbor in need. I saw my neighbor in need. So I said, "Yes, here you go, little Bobby. Take my outline, see the answer, and say it out loud with confidence and with pride. I know we're competing, but I love you, and I want you to succeed, and I want you to succeed in this moment." And so in that moment, I slid him my outline. Again, I don't know if that's cheating. I wouldn't consider that cheating. But in that moment, I slid him my outline. He said the answer. You can just feel the pressure of the class relax. I gave little Bobby one of these. Probably not that high, probably like down here, right? So the professor wouldn't see it. And the professor moved on. But the point of this video is to love your neighbor as yourself. I stated earlier, your neighbor may be a competitor, your neighbor may be an enemy, your neighbor may be an opponent, but at the end of the day, we're all humans. We're all in the struggle together. We're all in pain, we're all suffering, but together we can make this pain and suffering an experience that's tolerable. We can turn this life into something beautiful, but we must first start with loving one another. What do you say? Love your neighbor as yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video up until this point. If you're still watching, thank you. You rock. I don't know what I would do without you, but if you haven't already, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Please make sure that you stay tuned. I got more stories for you. I got more information for you. You don't want to miss it. You know what time it is. It's time to get up off your phone. It's time to get up off your bed. And it's time to ride.